Hello, welcome here today to Conny Decorates, and of course with heart. And with heart involved?
With heart involved, not doing it on camera.
Exactly, with heart, with lots of enthusiasm. And this is our new decoration for the wall. It's also great for outdoors, but also for indoors, my dears. And if you want to know how this really natural and simple decoration works, stay tuned, because we're going to show you now. And these are the things we need today for our new hanging decoration for the wall or wherever. And we always had a homemade winter decoration behind us or behind me. That completely took me apart. And I was just in the forest and found a bit of birch twigs. That's naturally optimal because the window was also made with these birch twigs. But of course you can use any branches that you find or have at home. Or maybe even at the hardware store, you can buy birch twigs. Those are also naturally optimal. What is really nice, of course, is if you have found some yourself that are a bit branched, have a fork. That makes it a bit more lively, of course. I'm now going to bring up my birch twigs. I've just laid my branches here on the table. And then I simply take the branches. I've laid one across here. Then I'll tuck a birch twig under there. Again. Under the branches, up here as well. So I have quite a bit. I mean, you can also use it well later for other decorations. And I would just lay them down like that again. Now there's quite a lot going on here on the table. So branches, birch twigs, we have everything on top. You can of course also use Muhlenbeckia or maybe ivy. Just take a look. Ivy vines are always wonderful for adding to it. What I have a few cable ties here, unfortunately only 4 large ones, and then I have a few small ones here as well. And I would now simply connect these main branches by wrapping the cable tie around and securing it. And I'm doing that now on the spear, outer ends.
I remember the day when we started talking. We were kids and I knocked down all of your mobiles, but you
have the small cable tie and will now practically connect the small branches or birch twigs together again. So that we now get a certain basic stability in here. We don't have stability here yet. We have already connected quite a bit here. And now I'm taking my jute band and attaching it here at the lower area once. And then I will do it in such a way that I cut off a bit in advance. I roughly estimate the length I need, and then I practically go around my next branch. So much thirst, and we fix it as well by simply making a loop here, a knot. We pull it nice and tight. And then I will start with the relatively thick ones first. I don't need the basin to be twiggy because it's stable. Everything in between is already great. I will now fix the other branches here again, just like when we made the homemade ladder outside. We always connect the rungs like this. And that is also super stable.
did not seem to mind at all. We took our bikes to the lake after school each day and skated.
I still had some white wire here. I have now attached it again at 2 positions, just a bit. I didn't have many cable ties for the 3 positions, so I'm just cutting off the rest of the cable ties now. Yes, also from the black ones, so you don't see it as much. It's a bit crooked now, or rather it sticks out a bit at the bottom. But that doesn't matter. I'll show you why in a moment. I actually find it very, very nice. It falls super naturally here. And we just made small loops at the top with the jute ribbon, and it holds wonderfully here now.
아주 우연히 듣게 된 그 노래 나도 모르게
The string lights, we use them every year. We have them in silver and in gold. You can simply hang them here, so no matter what kind of string lights you have, you can hang them beautifully here. Maybe you also have some for Easter, like a few Easter bunnies or with some eggs. You can already decorate them beautifully here. And we love flags. We have this one here also by our garden pond, but I just found it in the forest. I collected it because it was already bent, and then I simply took a few parts with me. And I would like to stick them in here now. Here too it was bent. Probably animals have slept on it and they dry wonderfully. I always like that very, very much.
Many stones from the beach, and one thing you said was listen. I will have your back away, and now we're grown up.
And then it continues. We have a small straw wreath here, or maybe you have a different wreath. I also have moss here now, and to get something really nice and fresh for the decoration, I would like to simply attach the moss to the straw wreath with pattern fasteners. Just lay it on like this. Push the edges a bit. And then press it down with the pattern fasteners. Or wrap it once with the wrapping wire.
I don't really see you enough. There's too much to be done. It's no fun.
So with the patent fasteners, it didn't hold so well because it's very, very flimsy and very fresh. That's why I'm simply going around with the decorative wire again and fix it so that we have a bit more stability here. Otherwise it falls apart too much for me.
Even if we're far apart, I know where we belong. Haven't changed a bit in my heart.
Now here's a small branch. I'm going to fix it on top of the wreath again. And then I take an egg, and now I'll attach it again. I'll take a bit of rosé today.
Your words have never been wrong. You are my own safety zone. You're solid like a granite stone.
Can't drive anymore. And then I take a bit of ribbon, just make a loop here, twist it a bit with this side facing forward and pull it tight. And then we can wonderfully fix it to our hanging decoration. And then I just look at what height where I would like to hang it. And I would like to hang it here where it comes a bit forward. And here is a small branch, and I can hang the ribbon around it wonderfully. So just carefully check here once to see if it fits, if the balance is right. And I think the wreath fits wonderfully here now. And we're done. In a jiffy, we have a new decoration here in our dining room. A bit Easter themed, and yes, we really like it. Laura was just here too, and she says it's wonderful. She likes it too. And of course, we also hope that you like it. That's also one of the most important things, and that we might have been able to inspire you a little. Then, you know, we appreciate a thumbs up and, of course, a great comment, feedback, or even criticism. So, dear ones, we look forward to decorating with and for you again in the coming days. Stay healthy, feel hugged, embraced, and so on and so forth.
Yours, Conny and Michael, your cameraman.
Exactly. See you then. Goodbye. Goodbye.
It